This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Today, we start off in Edo State, where residents welcomed a new deputy governor in the person of Omobayo Godwins. The 37-year-old was sworn in to the sound of rapturous applause only a few hours after the State House of Assembly impeached Mr. Philip Shuaibu as deputy governor. For more on this, we are joined by Emmanuel Asagwaram, KUFM's Government House correspondent in Edo State.
Just before we get to that, Mr. Shuaibu condemned his impeachment in strong terms, and we have some of what he said right here.
In strongest term, the illegal impeachment by the Edo State House of Assembly over trump-up charges. This is not just an attack on me as an individual, but on the very democratic principle that we hold there. It's a dangerous descent into dictatorship and a threat to the foundation of our democracy. Let it be clear that this impeachment was hushed because of my ambition to contest the Edo State 2024 governorship election under the People's Democratic Party (PDP).
Mr. Philip Shuaibu condemning his impeachment as deputy governor of Edo State. We're now joined by KUFM's Government House correspondent Emmanuel Asagwaram. Mr. Asagwaram, good morning and thank you for joining us on the conversation.
Good morning.
Thank you. Mr. Asagwaram, Mr. Philip Shuaibu has been impeached as deputy governor and a new person has been sworn into that position. What was the reaction from the Edo State people when this happened?
Okay, but the mood when after he was sworn in yesterday by the Honorable Chief Judge of Edo State, Honorable Daniel Kumbawa, was the persons there, especially people from Akoko Edo, the young deputy governor is just 37 years. He's from Akoko Edo, and the people from that zone, Edo State stand on a tripod, Edo North, Edo South, and Edo Central. So this is the first time that we're having somebody from Akoko Edo. The new deputy governor is from where they call Lampese in Akoko Edo. This is the first time that somebody from that zone is becoming deputy governor of the state. In fact, in his speech yesterday, he thanked the governor. He said the closest they ever got to power was when one of their sons was appointed as the chief of staff, the person of Taiwo Akele. That was in the first term of the governor from 2016 to between 2016 to 2019. So the new deputy governor obviously was happy. Even the traditional leader from that zone, from Edo North, Akoko Edo to be precise, His Royal Highness Oba Sule Idiaye, in his by commending the governor during after the deputy governor was sworn in, thanked him for making one of their sons deputy governor. He was obviously...
Mr. Asagwaram, let me interrupt you. Let's talk about the political affiliations or, if you like, the political history of the new deputy governor. As I understand it, he was a member of the Labour Party who had contested for a legislative seat. He referenced it yesterday in his interactions with the media, but now he finds himself in a position under the PDP. Do you see that as being any sort of problems? Are there any expectations that it might cause an issue?
I would not think that's my view, because the governor in its wisdom must have looked at all the reasons that because obviously the new deputy governor was a member of the Labour Party and contested as a House of Rep candidate in that election. So the governor must have seen his political relevance. That's why he made this new appointment.
And going back to Mr. Shuaibu, You heard part of the statement that he made. Are there possibilities that he might pose some sort of trouble either to the last few months of the Obaseki government or to the People's Democratic Party and its bid to retain the government seat in Edo?
I think we just have to watch and see how events unfold. The deputy governor, in his speech, which Oyo said he's going to go through all illegal means to seek redress. So maybe we should just wait and allow that, see how events will unfold.
What about former Deputy Governor Shuaibu's political base? There's always, as you said, there's a tripod on which the Edo State people stand, the Edo State governance stands. Is there any indication from his political base that there might be a split? They might go with him or go in whatever direction he indicates for the elections this year?
Yeah, that's why I said when events unfold. In his the video he released yesterday, I didn't see him say anything about that. So I think in the coming days, the events that would unfold will tell us what will happen. But for now, maybe if you want to read body language, the body language tells you that obviously the deputy governor is not happy. So, but what he needs to do, it has to come out in events that will unfold.
Well, Mr. Asagwaram, thank you so much for your time and your thoughts this morning. We appreciate it. Our guest on the conversation is Emmanuel Asagwaram, KUFM's Government House correspondent, KUFM being a media house in Edo State. He's joined us to speak on the new deputy governor in Edo, Deputy Governor Omobayo Godwin's, the 37-year-old who was sworn into the sound of rapturous applause just yesterday, barely an hour or so after Philip Shuaibu was impeached by the State House of Assembly.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.